wandering minstrel, I am singing of bread.
Come on, George, with 50,000 men getting killed a week, who's going to miss a pigeon?
Right, as far as I can tell, you're as guilty as a puppy sitting next to a pile of poo.
Why, thank you, darling. And I hope your mother dies in a freak yachting accident. Deny everything, Baldrick.
Are you Private Baldrick?
No!
But you are Captain Blackadder's Batman.
No!
However, before we proceed to the formality of sentencing the deceased, I mean the defendant...
I must say, Captain, I've got to admire your balls.
You look like a bird who swallowed a plate. Good morning, team. My name is Edmund Blackadder, and I'm the new minister in charge of religious genocide. And your name is?
Ploppy, son of Ploppy.
We live in an age where illness and deformity are commonplace, and yet, Ploppy, you are without a doubt the most repulsive individual. I would shake your hand, but I fear it would come off. Now then, woman, if indeed you are a woman. And your name is?
Baldrick, my lord. But I'll change it to Ploppy if it'll make things easier.
What are you doing here?
Well, it's a hobby.
Your voice is somehow not as deep nor booming as once it was.
Is that better?
Oh, my darling! Oh.
Right, that's it. Time's up.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Come on.
What begins with come here and ends with ow?
I don't know.
Come here.
A German spy is giving away every one of our battle plans.
You look surprised, Blackadder.
I certainly am, sir. I didn't realize we had any battle plan. Would that be the plan, to continue with total slaughter until everyone's dead except Field Marshal Haig, Lady Haig, and their tortoise, Alan?
Look, I'm as British as Queen Victoria!
So your father's German, you're half German, and you married a German? No, thank you. I only smoke cigarettes after making love. So back in England, I'm a 20-a-day man.
You know, if there's one thing I've learned from being in the army, it's never ignore a poo-poo.
Yes, I think we may be drifting slightly from the point here. Here I am, awaiting the arrival of the most beautiful, ravishing...
Hello!
Look, leave me alone, will you? I'm trying to talk to someone.
I merely want to hug and kiss you. I have waited for this moment all of my life.
Me gustan tus labios.
Your lips, I like. Now, what's he like in bed?
It's like a little rabbit, really.
Edmundo? Edmundo, amor mio.
Oh, Edmund, my love.
This book, sir, contains every word in our beloved language.
I hope you will not object if I also offer the doctor my most enthusiastic contrafibularities. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm anaspeptic, phrasmotic, even compunctious to have caused you such pericombobulation. Leaving already, Doctor? Not staying for your appendagestatory interludicule.
I have a cunning plan.
Baldrick, believe me, eternity in the company of Beelzebub will be a picnic compared to 5 minutes with me and this pencil.
I'm quite pleased with dog.
Yes, and your definition of dog is?
Not a cat.
I love you, Dr. Johnson, and I want to have your babies. It is a rotten borough.
Lucky, lucky, luck. Luck, 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 luck. Luck, luck, luck. Luck, luck, luck.
What we need is an utter unknown, a man with no brain. Meet the new Member of Parliament for Dummy on the Road. First name?
I'm not sure. Well, it might be sod off.
Mr. S. Baldricks.
Yeah, I bet you can't wait to get back and get that bat in your hand and give those balls a good walloping, eh?
Mr. Pitt is the Prime Minister.
Oh, go on!
And what does the S in his name stand for?
Sod off.
How did you manage to find a turnip that cost £400,000?
Well, I had to haggle.
I want you to become a prostitute.
We are very much in love, my lord.
Jane, bury me in a Y-shaped coffin, Harrington.
The arrow didn't in fact enter my body.
Ah, good.
No, by 1,000 to 1 chance my willy got in the way.
Bob? A leech on my ear for earache, a leech on my bottom for constipation.
They're marvellous, aren't they?
Well, the bottom one wasn't. I just sat down and squashed it. You're just an old quack, aren't you?
I'd rather be a quack than a ducky. Good day.
Thanks, bridesmaid. Like the beard. Gives me something to hang on to. Nursey. I like it. Firm and fruity. Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket? She's got a tongue like an electric eel, and she likes the taste of a man's tonsils.
Why have you got a piece of cheese tied to the end of your nose?
To catch mice, my lord. I lie on the floor with my mouth open and hope they scurry in.
Your breath comes straight from Satan's bottom, boy.
But my lord, I've been in your family since 1532.
So is syphilis. Now get out.
I found it particularly ironic, my lord, because I've got a thingy that's shaped like a turnip.
Yes, I know. You're not even wearing a pair of comedy breasts.
Au contraire, Blackadder.
You appear to be wearing a pair of devil's dumplings.
My earmuffs have fallen down.
Turnip, my lady.
Exactly the same shape as a thingy.
Woof, woof! Have you any idea what it's like to have the wind rushing through your hair? No, sir?
God, it's a barren, featureless desert out there, isn't it?
Why do you have no underwear, Lord Flash? Because the pants haven't been built yet that'll take the job on! All right, men, let's do it! First thing to remember is, always treat your kite like you treat your woman. I mean, get inside her 5 times a day and take her to heaven and back.
You may have been right, Balders. Looks like we're going to get Rogered to death after all.
Captain Darling? Funny name for a guy, isn't it? Last person I called Darling was pregnant 20 seconds later.
Don't slouch, darling. Ah! You have a woman's hand, my lord.
It's always the same, isn't it? You get all keyed up and then you can't...
I've done 2 bottles.
Oh, yes, this is very familiar.
There's hell, where Satan belches fire, and enormous devils break wind both night and day.
That one does never speak the name of the Scottish play.
What, Macbeth?
Hot potato off the toes, but will make amends.
What do you mean you have to do that every time I say Macbeth?
How's it sort of like this? What's that noise?
It wasn't me.
So every time I've drunk your coffee since, I have in fact been drinking hot mud.
With sugar.
Which is?
Dandruff. I could add some milk this time. Well, saliva.
Cup of coffee, darling.
Sugar, sir?
3 lumps. Ah, cappuccino. Any of that brown stuff you sprinkle on the top?
Well, I'm sure I could...
No!
Shall I do my war poem?
No, I'd rather French kiss a skunk.
So would I, sir. Hear the words I sing. War's a horrid thing. So I sing, sing, sing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, I'm scared too, sir.
How are you feeling, darling?
Don't forget your stick, Lieutenant.
Rather, sir. Wouldn't want to face a machine gun without this.
I mean, who would have noticed another madman around here?
Nobody is indispensable.